I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
I love that sound. I guess I need to turn the sensitivity. I want people to be able to hear, like, the, I guess cricket? I guess it's probably cricket.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not okay. He wouldn't have a quest marker.
My business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this.
You got that party
Be
now.
on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer.
Good for
When
you.
I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry
I'm gonna
this
kill
happened
him.
to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here. Just past
I'm about to
some
go clear a
woods.
camp.
Too dangerous to try and retrieve them.
Watch
I did
me.
enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
Oh, I'm gonna go get him.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
See you in a couple of
After
minutes.
what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Feet. An enemy of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Oh, wrong button. Who are you? Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh. I wasn't even going to counterattack. I need to walk this stupid path. Wow. Yeah, I was just about to say I need to be on the lookout for potion ingredients. Is that a bear? No, it's a bull. There we go. Last part. Yeah. Can I pet you? No. Sad. Oh, what is this? Why did that? Beasts, welcome.
Revelio.
Iridian black scale. Large dragon grow over 9 meters in length. Large rough scale over 10 length. Okay. Interesting. Oh, perform a dueling combo. I can do that. What's the other one? Oh. That was too strong.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Is that a critical hit?
Revelio.
I did like 400 damage. That seems like a lot. More spiders up there, I take it. They're too far for to mark. I don't need to kill every spider I come across.
And where did I set my traps?
I didn't touch your helm.
An encampment. This must be it.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble. Better not be a trick.
I wonder if my stealth is increased at night.
Looks as if
Probably
there's
not,
more
right?
than one way to enter.
I'm just gonna go through the front door.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Arm when we took his cards.
Petrificus totalis.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
That seems interesting.
Revelio.
And another one down, another one down.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh, loot. No, I don't know where his entrance is. I'm just gonna.
That was quite something.
It's better.
Now, to free Arn's cards.
Fuck you, apples. I guess I get it. Oh, was I supposed to cast Accio and bring it over here to get up there? Seems kind of elaborate, I guess. A little bit extra money.
Revelio.
Oh, there's also this. I think you're probably just supposed to get out of the way.
Incendio.
Open. The chest.
Quite an enchantment. The cards are returning to Arn.
Wait, can I? Aw.
Revelio.
Those are glowing.
Levioso.
Hmm.
Accio.
Maybe I need to blow the brambles away? Oh, that wasn't it. Oh well. Worth a try. Ooh, there's a cave here.
Petrificus totalis.
Sorry, Pupper.
Revelio.
I don't see an entrance to a cave here. Interesting. Okay. I'll deal with it later. I keep hearing things just randomly move.
Revelio.
Oh, some more mongrels. It's fine. I don't need to worry about them. What are you?
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. I should investigate.
Should you? Oh.
Potato. Stupid. Levioso. Stupid. Incendio.
No, I'm not close enough.
Stupid one. Levioso.
Whoops. I thought I was done. Evidently, I was not done. What if the mongrel fur is good for?
Revelio.
Well, that seems like a rather fickle door. Alright, moving along. I need to not worry about every dog I see.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading.
Well, they weren't going to touch your art.
I'll be a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
You. It was no trouble at all.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
That would be nice. That does sound
What a nice
wonderful.
idea,
I want to
Ron.
see it.
I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
You are so very welcome, friend.
All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'll be happy to show you my wares.
Another level up. Oh, it does increase your base stats. Oh, that's why I'm killing everything so easily, is because I'm over leveled. Whoops. Oh. I can buy from... Oh! Oh, I hated that!
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Wasn't there another... Yeah, the guy on the dock is another side mission. Natty should be here. Oh, she'll be here during the day.
I beseech you for some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley.
Oh,
Of
you're
the
another
Bath
student.
Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an
That
adventure.
sounds
Tell me
interesting.
more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
Mermaids?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever
Which is
again.
totally fair.
A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth chart.
Good for her.
My
She's put a
best
lot of thought
guess
into
is
this.
that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be...
What the hell is a furlong?
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Can I? How do I dive? And should I be worried about anything that might be in the lake?
Revelio.
Oh god. Water gives me anxiety in games. Alright, well.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Looks like there's quite a few little spots here. A rusted garb. I was really expecting to actually dive, not just like some of these spots and go under. I'm still gonna make the last thing while I'm out here though.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
This is even the last one. There's one more over there. Ooh, a top hat. Okay. No, I've got to get out of the water. I feel like something's going to come for me if I don't. It's giving me anxiety. It very much seems like the kind of game that in order to keep you mostly on land, if you were to swim around for too long, like a mermaid would come up. Leech juice.
Revelio.
Another one of these platforms that I can't do anything with yet. Irritating. Why do I keep destroying apple crates? I just keep seeing the crates and I'm like, ah, yes, destruction. Just apple crates. Serves no benefit to me to destroy those.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, actually. Why is it, and I'm keeping it, always an option?
I hope it makes your father happy.
What benefit
It
would
will.
keeping these things
I can't wait to
have?
see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
I mean, that was super easy and quick. Alright, Natty.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. What's up?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak
Well,
about
that's
it
no
at the
big deal.
time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something I found.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd,
Just
if I'm honest.
trauma dump.
Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
Yeah, the one where I
I
threw
think so.
barrels.
I'm still learning,
Yep.
but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
I feel like
I
Natty
realized something
and the
that
Southern
day
guy
at Hogsmeade.
are my Ron and
You
Hermione.
displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and
Coffee
Harlow
stand.
are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good.
Let's fuck them up.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student.
That's fair.
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
Let's go poach
I was
some
thinking
poachers.
that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
So she's got her own
Be on
sting
your guard.
operation plan.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Yeah, let's go find out. Don't even need my marker for this one.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not
Reset.
have time.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
I'm sure he would.
Students, you can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied.
Insanity.
Take more than this.
And there we go. Burn.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, will you? Steampunk?
Perhaps some paper. We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
Students on the fight game, buddy.
Let me inside.
Oh god.
That one hurt. That's just pitiful.
Incendio. Potato. Stupid. Accio. You make
There we go. Easy as pie. Now, Miss Nora.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you researching these? Are you gonna show me how to deal with these?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Hell yeah.
Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment.
Avoided and
Things were getting
obliterated them
dangerous.
are two very different
Best
things.
get moving on my research before they return.
Yeah, I don't
You're a
care who
researcher.
Freya is.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist.
I bet I have to like those
specializing
three.
in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I
That's
was
really
studying
cool,
some
actually.
Curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Those things on the
Fixtures.
ground.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area.
Oh.
I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
Merlin was a
He was
Slytherin?
terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Oh, who knew?
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors?
Hell
We
yeah.
can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Let's
I
find
brought a
out.
trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just
right
over
here.
there by my tent.
This trunk.
Open.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have
Shh. Open.
I have the Mallowsweet.
some. Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swirl.
Yep, stone
on the
swirl. Got it
ground.
right here. Yep.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
She said place it.
What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pile sink. Incendio!
Is that a door?
There, how beautiful!
Oh, the message from Merlin. All right.
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Not a message, just a
Rebellion.
picture. Okay.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions.
As is
How
the
does
nature
it
of research.
work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
And now,
My guess is that each
I know
will
I need
also
Mallowsweet.
require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must.
be off then.
And do be careful out here. Now,
Doobie
I've got what I
doobie
needed,
dooba,
and I shall
doobie
return to the
dooba.
safety of my notes and books.
To increase gear capacity. Hell yeah. It's the Lottle. Hi, Lottle.
Hello, Mr. Semi. What do you have?
That's not what he has for sale. It's what I have for sale. I am enjoying the game.
Sometime.
Wand handles. Definitely not the butt plug. There we go. That'll do. Oh, not high enough level for those yet, I guess. Alright. I want to look more elegant again. This isn't doing it for me. That looks okay. Much better. Those people who had Mr. Ard's carts had one of those circles in their camp, and I want to go take care of that now. Now that I know I can, well, maybe. I still don't know if I even have the right spells for it. Can't ever have... Ooh, light beams. That's nice. I love light beams. I swear to God I hear the trees moving. Occasionally. What is this? Oh, it's another one of these.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Do it.
Revelio. Revelio.
Up there.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
That one was easy. Just destroy shit? I can destroy shit all day, every day. Still can't interact with Merlin.
Revelio.
Never have too many lace wings. Already got it. Stone pepper. I think those guys were in this next clearing. Maybe? I mean, it feels right. Yeah, it was right. I have to clear them out again, won't I?
Ready to fight. Always on the defensive.
Can I bring you down to my level? There we go.
Won't get away with that. You won't get away with that.
Watch me. Woo! Fuego.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
Murder is the only answer.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
I see. Open. I'm struggling with the dueling object in there. I've got horrible aim. Really?
Revelio.
Well, I need more balls. There they are. floor. And the feet to launch a burning enemy into another. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. There's probably 3 of these platforms, right?
Revelio.
Oh, the last one's over there. I need more balls.
Revelio.
Where are the last ones at? Yes, we all do need more balls. You have a better view.
Revelio.
No, those are toadstools. So where would the last ones be? Well, not far from the camp, surely. There they are. I thought they might have been over here.
Incendio. Accio.
Let's go, ball friends. Do it. What? Go into place.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Any people yelling at you reading the game in chat? Nope, not yet. I kind of figured that would be a thing, though. They can yell at me all I want. As long as they're here, I get viewers. There's a bunch of people that are upset that fucking Rowling is getting royalties from this. And you know, that kind of is a shame, but also there's a lot of other people who put in a lot of hard work. I'm gonna get that. Well, yeah, they can try to report you, but there's nothing to report. It's like calling the police because someone hurt your feelings. Ooh. You look cool.
Accio.
Oh, that just irritated me. Whoop.
Incendio.
There's apparently a whole website dedicated to lighting. I mean, that makes sense, I guess.
What are you up to now?
Fucking shit up.
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Leviosa!
Oh. I guess we're done with that fight. Woo! Get up, please. There we go.
Revelio.
Cave. Give me shiny rocks.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Nah, you're fine. Oh, hi, random moose, elk, whatever. Scared. Tiny baby spiders. Nope.
Revelio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Well, it's not really their fault either.
Incendio. Revelio.
Got that good shit? Check your talent tree. You can add more spell loadouts. Yeah, I could do that. I don't think it'll let me yet. What is that? Ooh, are those eggs? They are eggs. In your menu. Oh. I'm gonna need those for potions later. Hell yeah. Eggies. Okay. That's okay. This game is bigger than I thought it was. I didn't even realize all this shit was down here. Hog's meat. Okay. This one, please. There we go. Thank you. Jesus. When do I get my fucking broom? I just want my broom. I want the zoomies. The sky zoomies.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh yeah, the roads that go to Hogsmeade. What do you mean never? I need my broom.
Come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Sure.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand.
I'm a stream as well.
We did
Hell
find
yeah!
a series of statues similar to jackdaws. I'm certain they're a clue,
I'll
but I
open you up too on
cannot
my
figure
phone.
out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Yeah, poltergeist is...
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right.
Investigate the owlry. How far is that? Seems a lovely day for a walk. I'm just down the way. No, I'm not. I'm 107 meters away. Yeah, it's on the other side of Hogwarts. I should fast travel. Could have sworn there was a... whatever. There's a Merlin trial right there. So, I'll head to this one, and then from there, I will leave.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, it's an owl. What is that? Animal friend. Like you're Karen. What's another just destroy shit one? Okay, I can do that.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Really? Just that easy? Well, it's almost too easy. Alright. Meh. Oh, what's up here, though?
This is pointless. No one comes through here.
I do.
Someone's going to regret trespass. Oh, the anticipation.
Levioso. Incendio.
Right in the face.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Money, 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 money. Take whatever moonstones are in the area. Also want to go investigate up here. Because I saw this from the path when I first went to Hogsmeade, and I really wanted to investigate it.
Incendio.
Oh, I would have missed this had it not been for him. Thanks, friend. Alright, let go. Those are pretty. Fluffy birds! I can't wait to catch one of these. I don't know how I'm going to catch it, but I'm excited to do it. That tree seems off. The one that's right there. It's not the angry tree, is it?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Mooncap? I assume mooncalves come out at night. That makes sense to me. Look at cairns. I would never do that in real life, by the way. Because A, I know how much work they are to put together. And B, because they are used to guide paths.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio.
Up there. Ooh, more eggs.
Levioso.
Can I just...
Incendio. Accio.
Do I not have the spell for this yet?
Levioso. Accio.
It moves a little bit. Ooh, more Ashwinder eggs. I think I need Repulso or something. I may just have to let that one lie for now. Butterfly? Icon on the map? What is that meant to be? I guess I'm supposed to follow him. Oh. That's cool. No, I don't give a shit if the spider sees me. Ooh, another melon trial up here. Go, 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 go.
Oh, here's a place. pleasant surprise.
The spider's following me? Alright. Might as well get some more ashbind eggs. Okay, well, I guess I'm just stuck in combat for now. There we go. I guess I got far enough away. In which case I might as well go back up. Okay. Something to do with the waterfall, maybe? No, I see a hole over there.
Revelio. Incendio.
Open the chest.
Revelio.
Let's try... Nope, wrong thing.
Incendio.
Still wrong.
Lumos.
Oh my god, that worked. I shouldn't be shocked, but I kind of am.
Revelio.
I mean, there's more mobs there. Oh, maybe I just have to get all of them over there.
Lumos.
No. There's another one right here.
Revelio. Lumos.
There it is. Last one.
That's that. Settled.
Nice. Okay. Let's head down to the owlry now. Whoop. Okay, we're gonna try the dangerous way. Can I climb up, please? Pretty please? This is not safe. Oh! That's a handy dandy little glitch.
Lumos.
I'll be able to see where I'm going. Oh god, that one's gonna hurt. Okay. Not as much as I thought it would. I don't know how deep that water is. This was not the path the game developers had intended, but that's okay. I don't know why this... It almost feels like The Witcher 3. I need to come up to the Owlery at some point anyway. Looks like there's another side quest to do up here too.
Revelio.
No ding? I was expecting a ding. There's a ding. Must be further in.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Full gear slots. Just goofy. They're just goofy. Much better. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I wonder when I got that one. Okay. Meh. I need to go sell my shit again at some point.
Revelio.
Towards the top.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend.
There it is.
Now where are the statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Accio! I'd best keep looking.
Jackdaw statue. Interesting.
This'll do nicely. Nothing. I'll take that, thank you. No statues here. Revelio. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! Revelio.
Can I...
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Got it. But also... So, on the bridge next to the entrance of the Forbidden Forest, I should count Lumos on 2 candles.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Accio! I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. This'll do nicely. No statues here.
Nope, go back up. You're not done yet.
I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess I'm going to space.
Okay.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle? Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
That did not happen.
So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
Great idea. How did you lose your head?
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those...
If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, the wand...
Alright, back down I go, I guess. Forbidden Forest. Oh, I guess that's if you wanted to... Okay, that makes sense. If you wanted to farm, like, spider drops. Because I went over there and I cleared it out, but it didn't mark itself off or anything.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh yes, always.
Raveleopard.
Always on the adventure.
Lumos.
There's the
Charged
candles.
candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
No. Oh, hi, friend.
Why do we allow the Ministry to decide anything? They allow Dementors to torment prisoners in Azkaban.
Is this the Dark Wizard?
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
That's kind of cute. Do I have Stupefy? I have Expelliarmus. Defendo. Stupefy is the counter attack. Bleh. Yeah, I can do that. There we go. Easy way to farm that, I guess. I have all the leech juice I will ever need.
Here I am. As
Here
good
you
as
are.
my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
We do meet again.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or
It's probably Latin, considering
As
every
you can imagine,
fucking
I
spell
never
is
paid much
Latin.
attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
I think I know exactly where that is, too.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Incendiary. Nothing to do now but keep going.
Oh, can I let this person out? I didn't even see them. Hardly. Is that what I need to do to complete it? What? No, it's still not complete. I have a spider thing now. I'm glad I stopped by when I did. That guy would have been dead.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Was he killed by the Nifflers? What's a Niffler anyway? Oh, this is another Puffskein then. Okay.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
The bird bath?
Intramuros.
That's a cool door. Fuck your apples.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
Potato! No! Incendio! Stupid! Leviosa! Incendio!
Do it. I'll put you down.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now.
Nope.
Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Well, I don't like that it's labeled Jackdaw's Tomb. Because it wasn't his tomb. It just happened to be a cave that he died in.
How big this place is.
Oh, there's spiders here. Go figure.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Oh yeah, it's a spider web. Surprisingly flammable. Yeah, whatever.
Stupid one! Stupid one! Accio! Incendio!
Very well done, me. Alright. What's over here? Oh, I hated that.
I'm not gonna touch those.
That was... I hit Q.
Incendio! Stupid one! Leviosa! Incendio! Stupid one! Incendio! Stupid one!
So Stupefy doesn't hurt them at all. Good to know. Gothic attire. Well, that would make sense given spiders. Alright.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Oh, I get it. Okay. So, first of all, hate it. Super Fight doesn't work on them. It's good to know.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign. Accio.
Oh, that looks like a plant I haven't seen before, which means I want it for potions. So I'm going to set this back over here. I'm going to go down and get this. Oh, they're just Dittany leaves. It's still really good, though. You don't see a whole lot of Dittany.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
I just saw red pop up on my map. There they are. You know what? Oh, I just turned him into fucking baby spider. Smushed him.
Another hit. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Revelio. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
There we go. Easy.
Revelio.
Missing anything? A couple of baby spiders up there that I'm sure are gonna crawl around, right? No? They're just up there to be up there? I hate them crawling around. Another chest here.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left.
Oh. That's not a bad look either. 200. It's only 60. Get rid of it. $90. Sorry. Oh, keys. 60. Worthless.
Find for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Three ways. Let's go this way.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Yeah, more spiders.
Incendio.
Really?
Odd. I I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
There we go.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind him, but where could he be?
Yeah, some spider fangs for potions.
Incendio.
Can I get through here now? No? It's fine. Just a little bit of loot.
Levioso.
Wrong one. There we go. Hey, that's where I just was. Lots of spider fangs, which is good. I'm sure I'll need them later. Oh, look, another chest. Luxurious, bro. Well, this is the obvious path. So we won't be going that way. Yet. This path is far more complicated and irritating. Okay.
Accio. Revelio.
Anything else over here? No. Okay. Can I make that? Aha!
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Okay, well now I need to get rid of more shit, evidently. Destroy. Destroy.
But I may as well help myself to this.
There we go.
Revelio.
Get swatted.
Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
I can't just go straight through, huh?
Revelio.
Okay. Now I guess we're going this way.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of Little Jack. Stupid. Stupid. Incendio.
There we go. Well. Oh! I should have saved the exploding barrel. Yeah. Oh, hate that.
Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came to them. Revelio.
Ooh, chest.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he?
Mallow Sweet. That's super handy, actually. I'm going to need those for the Merlin puzzles. There we go. I can't guarantee that is 100% how that was meant to be solved, but that's how I did it.
Revelio.
I say there wouldn't be any pages down here.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Oh. I think I know what that pleasant breeze was.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Ooh! Execution animation. Oh god! Ow.
Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio.
Okay. Let's save those executions for the big boys, shall we? I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh god. How about no jumping allowed? Oh, perfect. Bye.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
Another door!
I've seen this before.
Yeah, like 3 times.
Restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
So swim.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Ancient magic. I got an air bubble. Can I use this?
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Ooh, more boss fights? Maybe?
Oh, they're portraits.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Why is it called the map chamber?
Very well.
That seems obvious.
I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh, I have talents now? Oh. Whoa! What? Stealth. Enemy's ability is reduced. Let's do the sprint. Okay. What about spells, just in general? Oh, that's cool. Accio. Those are cool. Dark arts? What can I do with that? Damage to a cursed target. I don't have any curses. Stupefy has the same effect as a curse. Interesting. The cursed effect remains. Okay. What about core? So this is just basic combat. A new spell slot is added. Gotcha. What does this one do? Ancient magic that catches and throws disarmed enemy weapons. Interesting. Enemies stuck with Stupefy remain stunned for a longer period of time. Room of Requirement, which I haven't even unlocked yet. Chinese chomping cabbage thrown a second is generated and released at no cost. Okay, I mean that sounds handy, but not critical. What's this one? Form into explosive. Oh my god. This Dark Arts one seems important. Ooh, that one. Didn't even see that one. Had so many talent points. I should probably go through and collect some of these. Okay. Exit.
How did Jackdaw end up inside that place?
Where did he hear the words?
Pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Ooh, chest. Didn't even see that there. Oh, it's one of those. Fine. Be rude.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
What part of Hogwarts am I in, though?
Revelio.
Dragon statue.
Leave me be. Let us keep our heads about this.
Oh, it's that guy. Living dragon statue, Draco Dormiens Nunguam. Titalendis means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Unfortunately, this particular is made of stone, will never awaken. Maybe tickled, but absolutely.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Worth a shot. Glacius seems helpful. So Sharp's assignment. Okay. Quests. Flying class. Teach me how to fly. 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 I need to know how to fly. Scree! Teach me how to fly! Yes! Ooh, circles. Oh, I look, people.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get
Brum,
started.
brum, 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 brum.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Yes.
The
Hello.
goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
That was adorable.
For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
I like how she thinks her broom.
Stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Yep, do it. Do it, 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 do it.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
So almost like Simon Says.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The
This'll
brooms
take
are
some getting
school
used to.
property. I want them returned in one piece.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Made it! Ah, did anyone else see that?
Oh, this is as fast as I can go.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
I'm gonna go buy a faster broom. The fastest broom money can buy.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
We have a kraken? Since when does Hogwarts have a kraken?
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Yeah, I got a moment.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton.
The prankster, yes.
Care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Absolutely.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
I don't know if I like that.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
A little bit.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
A better broom.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Already been there.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
So it's B to dismount.
And where have you two been?
Nowhere.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
I don't think I was gonna lose points just for flying around a little bit.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Hell yeah.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no
It was
regrets.
worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you
Absolutely.
can, you should. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to... I'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay. Does that mean that shop is open now? Can I go buy myself a broom? Oh, secret rooms. Got it. That'll make traveling so much faster and easier.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Raveleopard.
Nice, wonderful.
Hello, Mr.
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier.
They have an excuse for how he was closed. I love that.
Thankfully, with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
Yes.
Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all...
Sounds quite the array.
What are we looking for today?
Oh, they're all 600?
That item is of the highest quality.
That one has a seat. And a light on it.
That item is of the highest quality.
Do they all have lights? That one doesn't have a light. I do kind of like this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Nice doing business with you. That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom.
Fuck it, I'll take all of them. Just in case there is an actual difference. I don't fuck.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice broom, you seem to be a flyer who might be interested in...
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy. I have some ideas for enchantments. Upgrade. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then I could complete work on my first upgrade.
Sounds worth a try.
That sounds
Thank you. The time trial. Once you've beaten
I just saw
Imelda's
this.
time, be sure to let me know.
What would that be in gear?
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I just want to fly. Let me get far enough out that I can fly.
Revelio.
Oh. Oh.
Revelio.
Is that a chocolate frog? It is a chocolate frog. There's another one of those chests here that I can't open. Oh, hush. Another Merlin's trial.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Might as well do that.
Revelio. Revelio.
There they are.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Yeah, they're actually like super duper easy.
Revelio.
Oh, so hitting. What have you?
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before trying that again.
Hello.
That I do.
You look like a
Just exploring
potions.
the countryside.
Aye. Nice to break the routine. Bit of a wanderer. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot.
Yeah, well, I have plenty of
set
fucking
foot in a place like the Forbidden. What do you say, my young friend?
Something to consider.
Aye, let me know if you.
Okay.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Mellow sweet. Oh, mandrake. He has some interesting stock and supply.
I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
There's another Merlin's thing right here. You can't just leave it like that.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Oh, it's those cauldrons. It's easy.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
So does that one need to be done? That one does need to be done last. No, I hadn't realized. Okay, go, 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 go.
Incendio. Merlin himself would be
There we go.
proud.
Okay. I didn't realize that when they sank, they went into water. I thought that was just like a decoration thing. No, I realized it was actually a puzzle. All along.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before trying that again.
Revelio.
The train
I
station.
swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What, I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rat size.
It's a niffler!
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp. Stole from me, he
He
did.
was robbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's a natural, worth his weight in galleons.
Go on then, show him to me.
He's so cute!
You're wasting my time. Ow!
No, I would
You
never
scratched
waste
me,
your...
you little rat, scratch me. What poacher can't even keep hold
come
of
on,
a
where
rat?
are you?
If I ever
He's
catch
not a
your
rat.
rat, it's dead. You hear me? Dead. Get out of
He's
here.
not a rat.
Amateur.
That was a fantastic note to leave the episode on. Thank you everyone who might have tuned in. I do sincerely appreciate it. My ass will be back tonight. Bye.